Have you ever started crying, only to notice your dog already watching you? Maybe they walked closer. Maybe they rested beside you. Maybe they placed their head on your leg without making a sound. And in that moment, it can feel almost impossible not to wonder, how does my dog know? Because the truth is, your dog often senses your emotions before you even show them. Before the tears, before the shaking voice, before you fully realize what you're feeling yourself. And what happens inside your dog during those moments is far more complex than most people imagine. This is not just instinct, it's biology, emotion, and attachment. Let's start with the first thing your dog notices: your scent. Humans think emotions are invisible, but to dogs, they are chemical changes happening directly in the air around you. When you become stressed, anxious, or deeply sad, your body changes, and your dog detects those changes almost immediately. Long before you cry. But what matters most is not just how powerful their nose is, it's how familiar they are with you specifically. Your normal scent is part of your dog's emotional map of safety. So when that scent suddenly changes, your dog notices. And this is why many dogs begin acting differently before their owner even speaks. Some become quieter. Some move closer and begin watching carefully. Because in their mind, something important is happening inside their person. Your dog has spent years learning you. The sound of your footsteps in different rooms. The rhythm of your breathing when you sleep. The way your body moves when something is wrong. You're not just familiar to them. You are mapped. And when something about that map shifts, they feel it before you say a word. Many people have experienced this without understanding why. You sit down after a hard day. You haven't said anything yet. You haven't cried. And your dog is already there, beside you, watching, waiting. That is not coincidence. That is years of quiet attention. But scent is only the beginning. When you cry, your facial expression changes, your posture changes, your tone changes, and your dog's nervous system reacts to those signals, not mechanically, emotionally. Your sadness affects them, not because they fully understand the reason behind it, but because your emotional state changes the emotional environment they live in every day. If that changes how you see your dog, subscribe. Every week, we decode what your dog is really telling you. And this is why when your dog comes close while you cry, it often does not feel fake. Because it isn't. Your dog is not performing comfort. They are responding to something they are experiencing too, in their own way, in their own nervous system. Your dog feels the shift in you. And for many dogs, that shift creates something they need to respond to. Not because someone told them to, not because there is a reward waiting, but because you are their person, and their person is in pain. Sometimes the response is incredibly subtle. Your dog may not climb onto you or make dramatic movements. Instead, they simply stay nearby. They watch you more carefully. They move slower around you. Some place themselves between their owner and the rest of the room, as if their protective instincts quietly activate without being asked. Others rest their head against a hand or knee for long periods without moving at all. And if you've ever sat on the floor during a hard moment and felt a warm weight press against your side, you know exactly what this feels like. No words, no solutions, no advice, just presence. And somehow, that is enough. What makes this so powerful is that dogs do not behave this way with everyone. They reserve these responses for the people they are emotionally attached to. Your sadness matters to them because you matter to them. Now, not every dog reacts the same way. Some immediately approach, others become restless, some quietly leave the room. A securely bonded dog usually moves toward emotional tension, not away from it, because proximity itself becomes the response. Your dog's reaction to your sadness is not a test of love. It's a reflection of how safe they feel within the relationship. And when a calm dog approaches you during difficult moments, something changes in both of you. When your dog rests against you, places their head on you, or simply stays close during emotional distress, your body begins responding almost immediately. Heart rate slows, breathing stabilizes, and oxytocin, the bonding hormone, increases in both. The connection is not imaginary. It is real, mutual. Your dog is not only helping you calm down, the bond itself is becoming stronger during that moment. Stronger than during many ordinary daily interactions. This is why the moments that hurt the most are often the ones that connect you most deeply. Your dog learns that staying close to you is safe. And you learn that comfort does not always require words. Think about the moments that stay with you, not the big ones, the quiet ones. The night something felt too heavy to carry alone, and your dog simply got up from their bed, walked across the room, and lay down beside you, without being called, without being asked. They just came, and something about that mattered more than most things said out loud ever could. Because your dog was not trying to fix anything. They were just choosing to be near you, in the hardest moment of your day. And that kind of loyalty is very rare, even among humans. And that choice is not small. Your dog may never understand why you're crying, but they often understand that something inside you has changed, and many of them make a choice in that moment to stay, to approach, to comfort. Not because they were trained to, but because attachment pulls them closer instead of farther away. So the next time your dog quietly sits beside you during a difficult moment, pay attention, because what looks simple on the outside is actually something extraordinary happening between two species that learned how to emotionally depend on each other. If this gave you a new way to see your dog, share it with someone who loves theirs. They may not realize just how much their dog already understands